Hello, students. This is your flipped vocabulary lesson for Storytown Lesson 19. To complete this activity, you will need your vocab sheet, a pen or a pencil, and optionally, a highlighter. Let's get started. The directions are to watch and listen to this presentation on your own. Please feel free to pause and go back as needed. Then, write the definition or meaning of each word. Finally, in the last box, write a brief response to each question that goes along with the vocabulary word. The first word this week is abandoned. Abandoned can be used in a sentence as an adjective or as a verb. The definition of abandoned is something that has been left alone and uncared for. If I were going to use the word abandoned in a sentence, I might say, the children told many scary stories about the abandoned house around Halloween time. Why might someone abandon a building? Think about your answer and write it on your vocab sheet. The next word on our list this week is beloved. Beloved is an adjective or describing word when it's used in a sentence. The definition of beloved is feeling great love or affection for someone or something. So in a sentence you might say, the people were so sad when their beloved grandmother passed away. You can also use the word beloved to refer to objects. So think about this question. Which one of your possessions is the most beloved? Think about your response and write it on your vocab sheet. The third word on our list this week is demolish. Demolish is a verb or action word in a sentence. To use demolish, you want to think about its definition, which is to tear or knock something down, usually because it's old and dangerous. Of course, you can use the word demolish in a somewhat figurative way, like this. Our football team demolished the opponents in the latest match. Now, why might workers need to be careful when they demolish a building? Think about your response and write it on the vocab sheet. Our next word is eager. Eager is an adjective or describing word. The definition of eager is enthusiastic and very interested about something. I might use the word eager in a sentence like this. My students are all very eager for their new YouTube lessons every week. Now think about this question. What might you be eager to get up for? Think about it and write your response on your vocab sheet. Our next word is humongous. I'm sure you already could tell that this word is an adjective because it has an OUS suffix at the end. The OUS suffix is one of our common adjective suffixes. Let's look at the definition. Something that is extremely large in size or amount. So think about the word humongous in this sentence. The students on the field trip were surprised to see that the T-Rex Sue was so humongous. Now think about this question. What humongous building have you read about or seen? Write your response on your vocab sheet. The next word on our list is neglected, and neglected can be used as an adjective or as a verb when it's used in a sentence. Here's what the word neglected means. Something that has not been given proper care or attention. You can use the word neglected in a sentence like this. The student neglected to do his homework and so ended up going to workroom during recess. Now think about this question. How might you neglect a plant? Write your response on your vocab sheet. The last word on the vocab list this week is severe. Severe is an adjective when it's used in a sentence, so you would use this word to describe something. The definition of severe is very serious, very harsh, or very strict. So for example, you could say there are severe consequences for committing crimes. Now think about this question. What would you do if you had a severe toothache? Write your response on your vocab sheet. Now you've read and reviewed all of the words for this week, so what's next? Well, go back to review any words you do not understand. Please highlight or circle any words you still have questions about, and we will discuss them in class. Then, be ready to play a review game in class using these words. Throughout the week, you will read and understand stories that use these vocabulary words in them. And finally, you will use each word in an original sentence, and this will be your end of week quiz. Be sure that you have your assignment completed on time and turned in by the due date. We'll see you next week.